Calibration no longer required, and welcome to another episode of Play Along with CharFox. That's me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we continue our love quest. It is a dating simulator, right? Or not a dating simulator, a dating visual novel. So it is a love quest. I'm pursuing my love here. Anyway, I get lost in the title. We continue our love quest of Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I would like to make some changes that I noticed when I was making in the post-recording editing segment. So we'll get to those in a little bit. So, let's get started. Let me just put this here. Boop. And play. And there we go. Alright, so the change I want to make is something that I noticed, so let's load up where we left off, which was here. And actually, hold on, I want to load something else. Let's go here really quick. Yeah, I didn't do anything. Yeah, I'm good. Alrighty, next. We already saw this. Here we go. Alright, so as you can see, my face is kind of blocking here Yuri's, and I wanted to fix that. So let's take care of that right now. What happened? What did I do? I lost the game. Hang on. Repairs in progress. Please stand by. Okay, here and here. And video capture, settings. I want you, no, not this one, display capture. I want you to capture. What are you doing? What's wrong? Oh, maybe. Apologies. I got this. Alright, so Yuri's face is covered. Let's fix that right now. Watch this. Boo. No! Why does it go away? Dang it. Alright, so I'm around here. Let's try that again. Boop. A little bit lower. Just like there. That should be good. Alright, let's try that again. Perfect. Beautiful things. Alright, so this will be my new position from now on. That way I don't cut people's faces off. There we go. Good stuff. Alright, so now we can load, now we can resume, now we can do what we were doing earlier. And hopefully from now on, I'll try to keep things this way. So here we go. Alright. So, previously, we just finished making our poems, and I had a really hard time because I was trying to focus really hard on Sayori kind of poem. so that happened. Also, Sayori was acting strange. Now, I became concerned. I became concerned because I thought maybe I chose the wrong decision when I said that I would only walk with Sayori. Now, the reason I feel that I have made a bad choice there, I'm doubting myself, is mostly because if I were to really have thought about it, and the way that her personality is, how she's so selfless towards others, then I feel as if maybe she would have appreciated it more if I also was on the same kind of like wavelength or thought process as her. But because I didn't, because I was, no, I'll only walk with you, maybe that made her feel sad that, how do I explain this? That would have made her feel sad that I don't share her principles in a way. I guess you can put it that way. So that's the vibe I'm getting here. So with that being said, let's see what happens because of that choice. Here we go. The first person, as always, top of the list, Sayori. Boop. Alright, she has a neutral face, but her eyebrows, you know. And she's quiet. Or maybe she's reading it. She's reading it, that's what it means. Oh, yeah. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, CharFox. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Or maybe I'm reading this wrong, or maybe she's just like realizing things. Maybe she's realizing feelings, different feelings in her heart. This button came loose. So I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure at this point because I don't really know her that well. But it's one or the other. She's either realizing her own feelings and that makes her quiet because now maybe she's like thinking to herself that if she doesn't want to share me walking home with somebody else, then that might make her feel selfish, which is very opposite to the personality that she usually has. So let's see where this goes. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to take a nap or something? I know a very comfy place. No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Well, if you want to see me smile, I need to see you happy. But no, that would put too much pressure on her, so I'm not going to say that. Hey, CharFox? Oh, I'm ready, Sayori. Let's see where you're coming from. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. You know what's weird? I kind of thought about it. I thought about... No, not when I was writing, but like today, maybe I was like, maybe I should give Yuri some attention, but I don't think I should because that's misleading, so... I don't know. Or even Natsuki. Okay, all right. I'm getting the message here. I think I'm getting the message. But in the end, yeah, I wrote them just like you. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? Oh man, I'm getting nervous. I'm actually getting nervous. The music stopped. Okay. Why? Why indeed? Let's see what I say. You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress... I'm concerned. I'm not reading my lines straight. Hold on, let me try that again. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. I was actually trying really hard to make sure it was a Sayori poem. If you remember correctly, I was getting upset whenever Natsuki would respond or when Yuri responded. So, this is how it came out. So, sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So, sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. CharFox. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room as to make sure nobody has noticed us. Or noticed this. Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what would chill you up. Oh man, don't send me away. Don't send me away because that'll be hurting. That'll be hurty. That'll be ouchy. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, CharFox. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise that it won't happen again. No. That's not what I'm looking for here. I'm not looking for you to hide things. I'm looking for you to open up so that I can better understand and read the room better. Just smiles from everyone, okay? From everyone. Just smiles from everyone, okay? I don't get it. Why? Why from everyone? Just smiles from everyone, okay? Okay, that's all that matters. So everyone being happy, that's all that matters to you. But where does your happiness fall into this? Is everyone's happiness what makes you happy? Is it like a symbiotic relationship where you give yourself to others so that others can be happy and that in turn makes you happy? Is that what this is, Sayori? Because I don't think that's really healthy. I really don't. Because, and then you say that you don't deserve things when clearly you do. How far am I sinking when I go here? And okay, I'm good. I just wonder if I'm getting cut off the camera because I keep pulling back in my chair. Okay, so that's all that matters. For you, if you feel that way, yeah. But I can see things different, and here we go. Go play with everyone else. Go play? What am I, a child? Dang it, I'm gonna go home early, a little bit early today. You're putting me on the spot, Sayori. Sayori. Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Well, that happened. Oh gosh. Let me process this information really quick. Okay. So here we go. Natsuki is next on the list. Finally. Yeah. This one. It's good. I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright. Yeah, seriously. It's good because it has a lot of Natsuki in it. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Especially Yuri. Just keep writing poems like this. That's all you need. Are you sure that's not just what you want? Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know. Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most? I guess that depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simpler and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best. There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad that you like my poem, after all. There she is. She needs to smile more. She looks cute like that. I knew you'd finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. I'll be your beach. No. Alright, let me see. It's actually a big poem for Natsuki. The other one was fairly big too, but I think this one might be the same actually. Alright, so here we go. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you. In a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Ooh, spicy. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Why do I keep putting words that don't exist? Stop it. Alright. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I'm blinded by all the romanticness and all the selfless love here. And I don't think I picked up anything concerning. But let's read that again. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears. Let me lower this just a little bit so I can focus better. That diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. Okay. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. Alright, so. Okay. Alright. The walls in your mind meaning your defenses, your natural barriers that you build up to protect yourself that you feel are necessary to erect. Alright? Will melt away once you're with this person, because this person will become the most important thing in your life. Squeaky chair. Locked. Alright, so here we go. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Okay. So I'll bring back yourself in your natural state. I'll bring back yourself in a way that you thought was gone. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. In other words, I want to be the one to take all your troubles, all your problems, all your thoughts, all your concerns, everything that causes you distress, and just liberate you in a way from these things. And let me see you shine. Let me see you be the person that I know you can be. The person that I have fallen for, or the person that I admire. But it's mostly fallen for because she mentions here intimate interaction. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Memories. I'm guessing the bad memories. Leave those bad memories as we walk along the beach, as we just move away from it, as we leave it behind. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. And make you feel, make you realize that you deserve somebody like me when we kiss. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. You'll learn to love yourself again. Because whoever this person is somebody who is very self-conscious, who's very troubled, disturbed, stressed, beaten down probably, very low self-esteem, very low self-appreciation, very low self-value that might be caused due to all of these problems and burdens and thoughts and maybe experiences that have happened in the person's life, because it talks about leaving those memories behind. Now, usually memories are something that you cherish, that you remember all the good times. But it also opens the door for bad memories to come in, and they stay with you, and it just reminds you of something, and it keeps bringing you down. So this person is reaching out to another person. You know, the person that's going to be the beach doesn't really say that I love you. The person is not expressing affection. The only affection we see is a kiss here. But other than that, it's mostly selfless. I'm doing all of this for you. Let me be by your side. I'll be your beach, your own escape. And because of me loving you, you know, you'll start loving yourself. You'll start taking value in yourself again. Because I see things that maybe you are no longer able to see. I see things that maybe you have forgotten, or that you don't appreciate, or that you can't think of, because you're you. You always see yourself. But I see. I have a third person's perspective of you, and I am capable of seeing how you've been changing, degradingly, how you've been slowly diminishing and changing into something that doesn't resemble what you used to be before. And perhaps it's hurting the author, perhaps it's affecting the author. You know, in the circle of emotion, there are several different types of love. And I don't think this is like a carnal type of love, like what's known as eros. This is more like this kind of love is more along the lines of I forgot the names. I think it's agate. I think it is agate love. It's the kind of love that you give yourself for. It's the kind of love that you do selfless acts for. This is giving me that feeling of this kind of love that this is. It's very emotional and spiritual kind of love. It's not a kind of love of, like, you know, carnal desire of like, you know. It's not the kind of love that we see a lot, or we hear a lot in today, like in the songs and stuff like that. This is more like pure and innocent love affection. In a selfless way, that you love something so much that you want to be everything you can to make this person complete again in a way. That's the kind of interpretation I'm getting from this. Okay, Natsuki. Whose perspective is this one now? Is this from you, or is this something else that I'm not seeing? Here we go. Outside of the poem. There we go. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So while running the game code, are you seeing this? Yeah, you're seeing this, okay. While running the game code, game script line and script call and script call and script call, and read 3 was not defined, so I shouldn't have clicked outside of the poem. Poem response, and then an execute, then the error. Why read 3 is not defined, so why read 3? I shouldn't have read that poem. So we have a problem. Let's copy it. I don't know if I can report it, but hey. Or maybe I can ignore it? Okay, I'm good, we're good. You can really see her doing that too. What? What? What was it? Okay. Besides, the beach is awesome. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Yeah. Anyway, here's... Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. You can really see her doing that too. What? No, no, it's broken. I can't resume. I can't. I'm quitting. That's it. Let's try that again. First, let me see if I can repair this before we resume. Let's see. Properties. Local files. Dun 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 dun. Verify integrity. Let's make sure that this is working good before we resume again, because we lost something important there, and I don't want to ruin the experience. Because she started talking about something else, and I don't know. I have no idea what she's talking about. Oh, look at that! 107 files were broken. And they're going to be reacquired. That's it? Are we good? Are we done? That's it? One more time, please. All right, we're good. So, let's try that again. Starting again now. A previous save file has been found. Would you like to delete your data and start over? Yes or no? No. Alright, what happened? Let's, wait. What's the help file? I'll pass for now. Let's try that again. Which poem? Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori. She read it. Best one so far. Really nice. Thanks. That's silly. Smiles for everyone. Yeah, I guess you're the only one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer to everyone else? Wait, of course I do. Doesn't mean I'm trying to impress them. I still understand you. Put up with me. Put up with you. We have a wavelength. And this is how it came out, because you're the only thing exciting in my life, so it's just easier to write when I'm talking about you, Sayori. No, I don't deserve this. You're too nice. What are you doing this? If you have everyone else, this would be easier. Sayori, glance around, make sure nobody's watching us. Sayori, probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Shakes her head. Keeps shaking her head. Settings full screen, please. Thank you. Gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, CharFox. Just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry. You'll never see that again. Smiles for everyone. Go play. I'm leaving. Tell Monika I wasn't feeling, and then she left. Okay. So far, no changes. We're good. Natsuki. Finally, yeah, this one's really good. Show me that beautiful smile. I'm sure that's not what you want. Excuse me, you're talking to a pro. That depends. Besides, biased. Of course not. My opinions happens to be the best. There it is. Alright, so you understand. Just keep showing me your poems. Anyway. Alright, I'll be your beach. Feeling some fears. The beach for us to go. The walls melt away. Alright, so it's the same poem. Alright. Click outside. Boop. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something nice with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Why does it keep crashing? Ignore. I think this is, it's getting messed up to the point where it just like starts reading from another script. Well, let's see where this goes. I'm kind of curious where this goes, so let's see where it goes. Oh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Oh man, I honestly think I'm on a different path now because I don't think that has anything to do with the beach. I'm gonna save because, you know, I don't know. I'm growing concerned with how this turned out here for a second. It's kind of funny. I think I'm running a broken game right now because there was an error in one of the poem responses, and now I'm on a different path. Like, the variables have changed in a way. So let's see what happens. I should probably put this 5 a little bit farther away. I'm gonna put it on page 3 in the middle here. Alright. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, let's go to next in line, Yuri. Reads the poem. I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, CharFox. Wait a moment. Hold on. If the game is getting, like, you know, if I'm on a different path, does that mean that all my options up until now have not been the ones that I've been taking? I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. Eh? What for? Just... I feel like I kept trying to offer advice when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. It probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No, you don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you. With Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. It's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've gotten so used to it, that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked? Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Eh? Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Shoot, I can't go far back. Hi, CharFox. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. early. It's not defined. What happened if I say open? I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. Full trace back. Minor change really quick, guys. Let me close this. Well, I mean, I don't really... I mean, you guys can come along here with me. I'm reading that help file that I had. To the game folder, first run, save, delete, start from the beginning. You can access game files, right click in the game. Open, so, notice. Alright. So how do I report problems? Because I got the text thing here. Well, I don't know. The game seems to be running, because I can ignore it, but allowing you to continue on leads to additional errors, and this is our second error that we've gotten. So let's see where this goes. I like a CharFox. We were talking about the festival. Wait a moment, the error was called something read poem early, right? That's not it, those are my keywords. Ah, I closed it. Why did I close it? Dang it. I like it, CharFox. Okay, Monika. Well, really? It's a lot cuter than expected. Must have been all that Natsuki in there. Oh, geez. No. Kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. I didn't write that much Natsuki in there, did I? Oh man, I think I'm messing up this game. Alright. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? I can't say that I have. Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's so famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. It might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kinda like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Are we talking about the first poem that she wrote? Because that was like a couple days ago. Okay. Here we go, Monika. I never read Yuri. I'm missing out. I'm missing out. If I escape, will the poem go away? Okay, we're good. Page 3. Let's put this here on page 4. And let's load this one again. I'm gonna go to Natsuki first this time. I'm gonna try a different approach. Finally, this one's good. Alright? Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what everybody else says, especially Yuri. Keep writing poems like this, that's all you need. Are you sure that's not what you want? Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know. I don't think it turns me on most. I guess that depends. Aren't you biased to poems that are more simple and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best. There's one thing I still can't tell, if Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior. At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad she's liking my poem after all. Huh. I know you finally understand. Just keep showing your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. I'll be your beach. Troubles and fears over the years, place for us to go. Beyond your sight, brilliant light, and walls your mind will melt away with a sunny glow. Washes your worries that your daydream about and makes your heart leap and thoughts you have forgotten left you all long ago. Bury your thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams, hold my hand. Insecurities, salty sea, let me see you shine. Leave your memories, footprint trails, set you free, windy sail. Remember the reasons, wonderful, press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away, that you dream about each day, that makes your heart leap in a way you thought it had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Click. Yeah. Felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Whoa! Why? Copy it. Open it. What you got? Uncaught error exception occurred. I don't know what to do with this. Let's leave that there for now. Ignore. Oh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Who are you talking to? About? Well, it's not like I care, I just did it anyway. I mean, this might end up being kind of empirical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while, at the very least it's good practice. I want to bypass this error. It's just, you know. Let me start with Yuri then. I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, CharFox. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish. Eh? What for? Okay, it's the same message. I kept trying to offer advice when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. It's probably sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little no. You don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you, with Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. Yuri buries her head into her arms on her desk. That's not the first time I see her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value. I've just gotten so used to it that it's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked? Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Eh? Please don't look at me right now. I don't want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is, so when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say can only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Okay, so nothing happened. Should I save here? I should probably save. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna leave a space here. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna start getting confused with all these saves. Alright, next up. Will Monika give me an error? I know Natsuki has that error thing. But wait, I didn't read Yuri's poem! What the French toast? But I didn't get the error message. But I still didn't get her poem. Sayori, you're up next. You're good to go. This is your best one. Really nice. You're being a little quiet today. Is everything alright? And of course, everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired. You want to take a nap? That's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, CharFox, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you'd try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one that likes this the most. This one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with anybody else? Wait. Of course I do, but that doesn't mean to try hard to impress them. I still understand you the most. I know that you have to put up with me, and I gotta put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out, because sometimes it's just like you're the only one exciting thing in my life. Sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. CharFox, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? I had trouble keeping her voice steady. If you had fun with everybody else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. She shakes her head, sniffles and shakes, gathers herself, puts on a smile. It's nothing. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home early. The music didn't stop, so I think we're making progress. Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Interesting. Alright, so making progress. I'm gonna save here. Save. I'm saving, right? Okay. I was like, it's grayed out. What's going on? Alright, so I'm saving over. Oh. I'm running out of space and I'm gonna get confused. Let me organize myself. Alright. And then I'm gonna load this one. Yes. And I'm gonna send this one on page 6 here. And then I'm gonna load this one. Yes. And I'm gonna save this one. I can't save. Oh, that's right, I can't save. Haha. I'm gonna save this one on page 6 there. So this two are these two. And now I can override when I come from this one. Load. Oh, I almost did a bad save. If I would have clicked on that one, I would have ruined it. So I'm gonna load from here. Boop. Yes. Good. Okay, so far no crashes, and we're gonna progress through here. Next up on the list, let's do... Natsuki or Monika. They both have errors. So let's go with Natsuki. Finally! This one's good. Talk to you, right? Seriously, don't listen to what anybody else say, especially Yuri. Just keep writing poems like this. Excuse me, talking to a pro, that depends. Biased? Biased? Of course not. My opinions happens to be the best. Something I still can't tell if she aware of her spoiled behavior. I don't know. Fair enough. I'm glad you like my poem after all. Haha. I know you finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. Got it. I'll be your beach. I'll be the beach each day. Heart lead, left you by my side. Own escape. Learn to love yourself again. Got it. Yeah. Feel like I keep writing about negative things. Awesome. The beach, and you can't write anything bad about the beach. Here we go. Ah! Ah! We're pushing through. Our wonder where this continues from. Oh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Who are you talking about? Well, it's not like I care. Just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Alright, and Monika, you're up next. Right, CharFox, have you thought about what you want to submit? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I still have to give it more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. Haha. And then, somehow, I gave her my poem, and she read it. So let's press on. I like it, CharFox. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh geez, no. This kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write, and she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance have you read about Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling stories of simple words, probably funny, sad, sometimes only a few lines long. Written for kids, but if you think about them, you can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is that kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. It might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through, so it can be important to explore. Got it, okay. So we're back to the lady who knows everything, and we're going to save this one just in case. Once again, save right there. Oh man, I should save here. Yep, and then this one, can I delete? No. What did I do? Okay, I'm good. Okay. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. Or excuse me, I keep adding words. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Lost adrift the sky. Victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Talk about dream crushing. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth, a lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. lost adrift to the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall. And I fall and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. Hand of a beautiful lady, a look in her eyes to find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. I don't know where to start with this one. This one's a little bit difficult for me to kind of like decipher or understand the message behind it. A feather. The symbolism behind a feather is something which is light. It doesn't leave much of an impression. Very easy to blow around in a way, like to manipulate or to control. Somebody with the symbolism that I get from this feather is somebody that has this sensation of no control in their life. So this person, or this symbol, is looking for the lady who knows everything. Why? Because there's hope in this lady who knows everything. Perhaps there's a question, perhaps there's an answer being sought. Perhaps there's just a search for, I guess, purpose, because all purpose, meaning and purpose, because of a feather that feels it has no control in their life whatsoever, that the feather is subject to the will of others, then you would feel as if you have no purpose in this life. You would feel as if you have no meaning, no reason to be here if others are always blowing you around. Lost in the sky, lost adrift the sky, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. So you're subject to the will of others, basically. You have small, not will, but small presence in a way, or small character. I don't know how to explain this word. It's you have a diminished ability to stand for yourself in a way, because you're always being pushed around. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing that legends don't exist, but when everything else has failed me, when all else has failed me, and when all others have turned away, when things that I've been looking for don't work out, and when nobody is willing to help me, this lady is my only chance to find out what my purpose is. And then when finally I'm left alone, I fall, because there's nothing controlling me, there's nothing to guide me, there's nothing to push me around. So I lose sense of what to do, and I fall. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. A dry quill speaks to me as a quill is an instrument used to channel your thoughts and permeate them permanently into history by writing them on your parchment paper. A dry quill has the potential to do that, but it doesn't have ink, therefore it's useless. And in this case they use the word expressionless, because there's nothing that this quill can bring and permeate into history. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. Why the thumb and forefinger and not other hand fingers, or in the palm of the hand? But thumb and forefinger catches it like, you know, this tells me like if you're examining something, but you're examining it in a way of like keeping your distance, like you're holding it, but you're not really grabbing it. Not grabbing. It's like you're just like with tweezers, you know, like just like something's, you know, grab it like this. I don't know how to express this in thoughts, but what I'm trying to say is like you're cautious about it. You're grabbing it like you're just using two fingers instead of like cradling it in your hand, or instead of like, you know, both hands. You know, this is more warming, or this is more warming, or this is more warming, or this is more warming than this. This is like, I mean, you don't even grab flowers like this. You usually grab flowers like this, or like this. But then again, it is a feather, so you grab it by the lowest part of... I don't know. This makes me feel like it's like there's no value in this grab. It's just like, I got you. Let me tell you something, and then, you know? And a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. A hand between the thumb and forefinger. So is it here like this? A hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. So it's like this. I'm sorry, I'm mistaken. It got caught like this. Like this. That's a really weird way of grabbing things. But it's caught like this. So, and then here, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes to find no end to her gaze. So she's like staring. And then she speaks in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Scroll. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat. And I pick up a gust of wind. Back into the fray. So this poor feather, having no sense of purpose, having no sense of meaning or reason, just being blown around by the wind, by the will of others, finally found her legend, her hero. And her hero basically says, you're looking for the impossible. There's no meaning, there's no purpose, there's no such thing to what you're looking for. So go back out there and figure it out on your own. I don't know, it's kind of sad in a way, because you would think, or at least we would expect in the ending, you know, happy endings, we would expect that the hero was there to guide the feather in a way, to show her what it is that the feather was seeking, how to grow a bird, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to properly word what I'm thinking, but there is none of that. There's a very harsh reality check according to what the perspective of this lady is, who knows everything. But this makes me question, does she really know everything? Does she know all the answers to all the questions? Granted, she did know what the feather was thinking about, but does she know what the feather is feeling? Does she know what the feather can do? Or what the feather is capable of achieving? There's always purpose and there's always meaning in a lot of things that we see in life. You know, believe it or not, feathers are capable of guiding arrows to prevent them from straying in the wind. So feathers do have a purpose. There's also other things that feathers can be used for. It's just that if there's no value and no self-worth, and these purposes, these meanings seem really distant because we're not able to see ourselves achieving them or reaching for them. So I question this lady who knows everything. In a way, we seek the impossible. But if it's impossible, I kind of agree to that statement. We seek the impossible because it hasn't happened yet. But once it does happen, we make it possible. We change it from impossible to possible. So I love the piano in the background, though. Anything else? Am I missing something? I don't know. Click. You know. What, Monica? What do I know? I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Okay, that's actually a good point. Before she keeps on talking, let me also express this other thought that I have. We seek the impossible, like I said, we seek the impossible because it hasn't happened yet, or at least we don't understand or can't comprehend how it's happening. And that, in a way, is what makes us, you know, pursue things in life. This seeking of answers. So I do agree with what Monika is saying right now. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Because we're trying to make meaning off of it. So yes, I do agree with you on that. And maybe that's why the lady that knows everything is jaded in a way. Because she has found everything that there is, therefore her life has lost purpose, her life has lost meaning. So that's a possibility why she's cold in a way. So I just wanted to point that out now that Monika said these things here. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. I don't know about that, CharFox. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Yes, that's exactly what I just said. The lady that knows everything kind of like has lost her purpose to search because all the answers for her have been found. So, yeah, that's something that could make somebody grow cold in a philosophical sense. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Yep. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Oh, dang it, I didn't freaking check the history. Hold on. Before we continue, this one's the good one, this one's the bad one. Let's save. Let's save here. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, and I'm gonna load Natsuki really quick. I forgot to check the history. Gotcha. Take you, good. Alright, seriously, don't listen, especially Yuri, are you sure? Yeah, pro. Trust me, biased, cute, of course not, best. Actually, rate, figure it out, fair enough. Smile. Understand, keep showing me, and this one's I wrote. I'll be your beach. Looks good. Yep. And yep. Okay, continue. Yeah, felt it bad. Besides, beast awesome. Kind of right hard. Okay. Pop. Ignore. Continue. See her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic, and not like I care. History. Oh man, it keeps actually recording the I was hoping that the history would actually just show me what was coming before this line right here. I was hoping it was gonna tell me about, you know, what came before that. But clearly, no, it's not the case. It actually followed. Oh man, it actually picked up from Sayori, so it actually... Alright, well, let's load. I left off here. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, which are unfortunately a lot of the answers that I give, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Okay, you three, because it's not everyone. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnating the air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is... Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Ah, Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. No, I don't know, CharFox. She's onto something here. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so, way to avoid the topic, Monika. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. I'm going to the beach. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. Oh, no, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Ah. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, You have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, CharFox. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. No! I don't want to go there! Oh no. How about you help one of them, and I'll go help out with the pamphlets and Sayori. I like that plan better. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. CharFox may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for CharFox to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to CharFox to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. CharFox, are you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case... Everyone looks straight at me. There it is, those staring eyes. And oh my god, it's there! This is critical. I need to save this because this is very critical point right now. If I say Sayori, okay, so let's analyze this really quick. Let's think about this. If I say Sayori, I'll avoid all of them at the same time, and therefore Yuri and Natsuki will not be fighting or bickering with each other. There won't be any resentment towards them. So other options that I can do is Monika as well, because in that case, again, Natsuki and Yuri wouldn't be, you know, resentful to one another. If I say Sayori, however, my concern is that Sayori is going to be upset that I didn't spend time with one of the club members because it's what she's interested in. However, Decisions, decisions, decisions. Oh, these choices. This sister of mine, I will take a stand, Dad. Part of me wants to say Yuri because, you know, I kind of like want to following Natsuki's poem of being the sunshine in her life, but at the same time, I don't want to develop that kind of relationship with her that I'll lead her on to just be like, actually, Yuri, let's just, you know, let's get some, and I don't want that. But I would like to be a good friend to her. Just don't want to mix the interpretation of being a friend towards her. Natsuki, super cute, adorable, very, very tsundere. And also don't want to lead her on. And if I choose one of these, the other is going to have an issue with it. So that's not good. And then Monika would be a safe bet. And Sayori would be my main interpretation. Sayori is asking me to have fun with everyone. And she's mostly focused on Yuri. Ah. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Do I want to please Sayori by going with Yuri but upsetting Natsuki? Or do I want to play it safe? Please Sayori, spend time with Monika, not upset Natsuki, or actually I think they'll both be equally upset because they, oh man. You know, the weekend has 3 days, 4 days, 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I can spend one day with each of you. But I'm concerned about Sayori as well. Gosh, I wish you could do everything at once. What do I want? What do I want to do? I think Monika's the best bet here. Or is it Sayori? Okay. I'm leaving it to chance. Do I have a quarter here somewhere? Anything that can be flipped? Dang it. I got nothing. Whatever. Let's go with... Gosh, I really don't know what to pick. It's between these two. And I'm gonna... I avoided her once already, but I'm not gonna do it again. Sayori it is. Final answer. Locking it in. Ding ding ding. I mean... if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monika said... Monika said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? Oh no, why? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Too bad, Monika! You made it extra difficult when you got me involved. Just think of the club, okay? No, I don't wanna. Click, 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 Sayori. I got it. Since Sayori is helping Monika, then technically speaking, I can help Monika, which will technically lead me over to Sayori. Got this. Monika it is. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monika then. Okay, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. What's gonna happen? Yeah! Monika, you're the one that needs least help out of all of us. Yeah, but I agree with Natsuki. Excuse me. I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. Damn, she's seeing through my plan. But CharFox was the one who... It doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monika. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monika, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monika. Yeah! We have a lot of work to do, you know. We don't do as good as a job. Excuse me, we don't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe. That's true. Think of the club, Monika. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So, are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, okay. I get it. It's technically most logical for CharFox to help out one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Why? Why are you making me choose? Do you have a preference, CharFox? Man, all my strategy has been failing me all this time. Well, I guess it can't be helped. Let's save it. Okay, we're good. Skip. I can't skip it. Dang it, I don't want to pick any of them. Oh, this video is turning out to be longer than what it needs to be. I'm gonna go with... Okay, alright. Sayori said that I should spend time with Yuri. So I'm gonna listen to Sayori, and I'm gonna spend time with Yuri. And she needs help, because she feels like a terrible person. So... Yuri it is. Sorry, Natsuki. I like you second best. So, here we go. Yuri. Final answer. Locking it in. Here we go. Boop. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki. I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No! I was just saying. Ah. So you'll be helping Yuri then, CharFox? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. Yeah, I figured you'll be the best answer because you're the one that needs more help. Here we go. So I think your assistance will be very useful. Oh, that's not what you were saying. I read it wrong. You have a bad habit of overthinking how to do designs and atmosphere. Not design, atmosphere. Yeah, designs, I guess. Crafts. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, CharFox? Why would you ask me these questions, Monika? Stop it. Me? I guess you can say that I'm interested and see how it'll turn out. Smooth. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Oh, dear. Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why CharFox picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. I'll have to agree to that. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. How long has this been? Oh my god, 2 hours! But it's so juicy! I just don't want to stop right now. We're pushing forward just until we get a point to finish the checkpoint. This is really intriguing stuff. So here we go. She wants to walk home. How interesting that, you know, Sayori and I were having a conversation yesterday, literally, about that between now and the festival, you never know what might happen. And lo and behold, there's a very high probability that I am just about to start walking home with Yuri, and it'll make Sayori's dream come true. Here we go. I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. Ah, I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, because otherwise she has to carry all her crap over to my place. But, if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. What dark secrets are in your room, Yuri? In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure that my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, CharFox. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. Especially since she was the last one picked. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I wanted to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? I'm such a liar. I'm a scumbag liar right now. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. I feel really terrible right now. Deep down inside, I feel like crap. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this! Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shook my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out? What do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? Shouldn't it be if? Why do I feel nervous if Sayori finds out about this? Or I don't know. Whatever. It's not like we feel that way about each other. I kind of do, Char. I don't know about you, buddy, but besides, like Monika said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. Wow, pretty fast. Been getting increasingly anxious. Okay, it's about to be 2 hours. That's like the length of a movie, but a lot of it is just me wasting time thinking about it. So I'm gonna split the video. I'm gonna keep playing because I'm really into this right now. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm gonna save. Page 3, right? What was I doing? What happened here? Oh yeah, my selection. Here we go. Alright, so I'll leave it here. Because 2 hours is way too much. 3 minutes until 2 hours. So here we go. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate all your support and everything that you do. I have suddenly gotten really into this game. And I'm going to keep on playing after this so that there's going to be 2 videos next to each other. So that's a good thing. But I don't want to make it more than 2 hours. That's way too long. So with that being said, I appreciate all your support. Everything that you do. You guys are awesome. And until next time, take care and bye-bye. I have the button here. Here you go. Take care and bye-bye.
うろうろくるくるふわふわ飛び出したの